chose the wrong side.
This is not a test. This is your emergency broadcast system announcing the commencement of the annual purge sanctioned by the U.S. government. Weapons of Class 4 and lower have been authorized for use during the purge.
I trained for a scenario like this my entire life. But it's worse than anything we could have imagined. We don't have much intel, and we don't have the luxury of failure. Not with Manhattan under lockdown and Brooklyn on the brink. People like me and you, we're what's left to hold the line.
Every criminal group that we've been dealing with is controlling most of these neighborhoods. Taking whatever they want, killing whoever they want, because we got nobody to stop them. Burn them! I mean, an area this size, this many bad guys, I just don't like the idea of throwing you to the wolves.
Captain, we are the wolves.
Friends and family say 37-year-old Alex Preddy was a kind-hearted soul and an ICU nurse who made life better at the VA.
Today we remember that freedom is not free. We have to work at it, nurture it, protect it, and even sacrifice for it. May we never forget and always remember our brothers and sisters who have served so that we may enjoy the gift of freedom.
A veteran's son shared this video of Preddy reading his father's final salute. He says his father would be honored by Preddy's sacrifice. According to his parents, Alex Preddy was an avid outdoorsman who studied biology at the University of Minnesota. Now, hundreds were in downtown Minneapolis demanding justice for both Minnesotans shot by federal agents.
Yo, VIP. Let's kick it. Alright, stop, collaborate and listen. I sit back with my brand new invention. Something grabs a hold of me tightly, flow like a harpoon daily and nightly. Will it ever stop? Yo, I don't know. Turn off the lights and I'll blow. To the extreme, I rock a mic like a vandal. Light up a stage and wax a chump like I can.
Our Reg Chapman was there, and he joins us live from the scene of the growing memorial for Alex Preddy. Reg, what's it like there tonight?
Well, people I spoke with say they felt like they had to be here basically to be a part of the community. They say that they are here to mourn a life and to stand for justice, just like the hundreds of people who gathered at Government Plaza earlier today. They came by the carloads, each carrying signs that express what was on their hearts. They want justice for Renee Good and Alex Preddy. They also want ICE out of their community.
And thank you to this amazing team. Seriously, it's a great team. And I will say this from the bottom of my heart, and I mean every single word. I think we've done a pretty good job so far.
Oh, yeah.
Their chants echoed throughout the People's Square, Government Plaza, in the heart of downtown Minneapolis.
So how'd it go?
Good. Pretty good. Pretty
For most, to see the numbers, the crowd gives them hope.
I feel like a sense of relief. I'm seeing people who all care and keep coming out, especially in this freezing cold weather, and it just gives me a sense of hope that things will move in the right direction.
Pretty good.
How's the trip going?
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Pretty good.
Pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good.
Deadly when I play a dope melody. Anything less than the best is a felony. Love it. so leave it. You better gain weight, you better hit bullseye, the kid don't play. If there was a problem, yo, I'll solve it. Check out the hook while my DJ revolves it.
Mary is one of many educators in the crowd who came to speak up for their students and families who are afraid to.
I have a lot of students who aren't showing up to class because they just don't feel safe or their families don't feel safe.
Pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. How are you doing?
Pretty good.
Really?
Yeah.
They're missing out on school. They're emailing me just to say hi and have somebody to connect with, and it's just been really difficult for them.
Yeah, because I say that.
Say what?
Pretty good. It's my go-to.
You're not.
Not what?
Pretty good.
Speeches inspired people to stand up for those they say are targeted by ICE.
Shutting it down means staying in the streets. It means staying in the streets. It means keeping up the energy, right?
Let's get out of here. Word to your mother.
They're turning up their energy. We got to keep our energy up too.
Everybody in the house! You know! I want to see you jump!
Cold did not dampen the fire inside of all who stood in the plaza, especially those who served our country.
People have got to get out. We've got to stand against this.
Army veteran Bill Hefner is disturbed by the latest shooting death in Minneapolis.
This is a guy who was serving veterans who got executed by the government that employs him.
We don't get it, shut it down!
This crowd hopes their efforts will make a difference.
These are my people. This is my city. We're taking it back.
The whole country needs to keep their eyes on what is happening here in Minneapolis and St. Paul and Minnesota, because what happens here can happen to you. And we do not want that.
Now, many of the people at today's rally and those that are right here at the memorial say that being a part of the community and showing up will show the world what Minnesotans stand for.
Okay, thank you, Reg.
Judith, can we talk about this?
There's nothing to talk about, Charlie.
Okay. Don't talk. Just listen. I love Jake, and I would never intentionally do anything to influence him in a negative way.
I don't care about your intentions.
Okay, I'm a jerk, I'm immature, I'm self-centered, Hi, I'm Charlie.
Yes, we've heard about you.
And I'll bet none of it's good. I'm sorry, what is your name?
Linda.
Linda, really? I once had my heart broken by a woman named Linda.
Charlie, we're having a meeting.
And I'll bet it was about me. Am I right? Come on, be honest.
Mandy.
Mandy. I love that song, Mandy.
Charlie?
Listen, I know I can't come in here and ask to be forgiven for some of the stupid things I've said in front of Jake. But I do have the right to say I'm sorry, don't I?
I suppose.
Thank you. And you are?
Kathleen.
Kathleen, a fine Irish name.
Well, half Irish on my mother's side.
Are you and your mom close?
Yeah, I guess.
I envy that, Kathleen. Me and my mom.
Okay, Charlie, give it a rest. We're not a bunch of sorority girls you can charm with your big brown eyes. And nice smile.
It's like winning. I don't know, man. I was banging 7-gram rocks and finishing them because that's how I roll. I have one speed, I have one gear. Go. Because I'm me, I'm different. I just have a different constitution, I have a different brain, I have a different heart, I have a different, I get tiger blood, man. I'm too smart to blink, and I cured my brain. That's epic. The run I was on made Sinatra, Flynn, Jagger, Richards, all of them just look like, droopy-eyed, armless children.
Thank you, Mandy. Linda, I admit, I sometimes relate to women on a very superficial level, but I think that's because deep down, I have intimacy issues that probably go back to my mom.
My mother crippled me emotionally.
You too?
And I am so afraid I'm making the same mistakes with my daughter.
Well, you know what?
Ruth.
Ruth. That's the same fear I have with Jake, Ruth. I've clearly made mistakes, but that's because I'm human. And after all, what are we trying to do with our children other than to raise them as humans?
I expose people to magic. I expose them to something they're never otherwise going to see in their boring, normal lives. And I gave that to them. I may forget about them tomorrow, but they'll live with that memory for the rest of their life.
Oh, stop it, Charlie. Our children? You have no children.
That's true. Although I don't think it's fair to throw it in my face. I mean, some of us haven't been blessed with the little ones the way you have.
That was uncalled for, Judith.
Look, I'm being real upfront with you about the mistakes I've made with Jake, how I've influenced him. But let's talk for a minute about how he's influenced me. How this little boy has made me a better man.
Oh, dear God, you're not going to listen to this crap, are you? No, I will not. Shh. He's lying to you. That's all he does. Lie, lie, lie. You've got to believe me.
It's okay. It's all right, Judith. We're all here for you. Okay, who's ready for a refill?
All other weapons are restricted. Government officials of ranking 10 have been granted immunity from the Purge and shall not be harmed. Commencing at the siren, any and all crime, including murder, will be legal for 12 continuous hours. Police, fire, and emergency medical services will be unavailable until tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. when the Purge concludes. Blessed be our new founding fathers and America, a nation reborn. May God be with you all.
Top Texas politicians say they will not comply with a deadline to allow federal border agents access to a park along the Rio Grande.
Texas seized control of the park this month and then began denying entry to Border Patrol agents. Shannon is here with a look at the border battle between Texas and the Biden administration.
Brandon, federal officials demanded that Texas allow access to that high crossing area by today. But Texas leaders say that's not happening, and in fact, they're doubling down. And the state has installed rows of razor wire in Shelby Park and says more is being added along the border.
States have seceded. The United States Army ramps up activity. The White House issued warnings to the Western forces as well as the Florida Alliance. The three-term president assures the uprising will be dealt with swiftly.
Let me know if you want to try anything on.
Are you guys aware there's like a pretty huge civil war going on all across America?
We just try to stay out. With what we see on the news, seems like it's for the best.
Citizens of America, the so-called Western forces of Texas and California have suffered a very great defeat at the hands of the United States military.
Mr. President, do you regret the use of airstrikes against American citizens? Moving to D.C. today.
We need to go down there.
They shoot journalists on sight in the Capitol. Every instinct in me says this is death. Blooded.
Every time I survived the war zone, I thought I was sending a warning home. Don't do this. But here we are.
There's some kind of misunderstanding here. Look, we're American, okay? Okay. What kind of American are you?
We could be true American heroes. Don't you love your country?
You can't spell America without Erica.
Marines and several other DoD representatives had quite the heated demonstration at Quantico, Virginia from the Joint Non-Lethal Weapons Directorate.
This is a military area. Move away from the perimeter. I say again, this is a military area. Move away from the perimeter.
Their new active denial system boasts a reach far beyond any other non-lethal system.
Well, it's a versatile system, and it has a range of non-lethal capability that we can't even come close to with any of our fielded systems today that are in our military forces.
About 7 football fields to give it some perspective. It can deter individuals on a military perimeter all the way up to a riotous crowd, all without permanent harm.
It only penetrates 1/64 of an inch of your skin, goes very shallow into where your nerve receptors are, and there's no permanent injury caused by it. Very safe system. We've built in some safety margins and training for the operators.
They even let any of the guests volunteer to test out its effectiveness and safety, including the Assistant Commandant of the Marine Corps, Sergeant Major of the Marine Corps, and Assistant Secretary of the Navy. Most described it as feeling like a hot oven or grill being opened up.
It is something that, once again, probably the safest system that we've developed as far as the non-lethal capability.
From Washington, I'm Sergeant Andrew Milner.
The Western forces will reach the White House on July 4th.
Oh my God.
Get in the car! Get in the car!
Move, move, move!
You're gonna hang back.
I'm not hanging back.
Who wants to see some fireworks? Doesn't that just lift your spirits?
Oh my God.
Get in the car! Get in the car!
Move, move, move!
You're gonna hang back.
I'm not hanging back.
Treasonable maggots who collaborate with them must, can, and will be wiped from the face of the earth. We must crush them. We must smash them. We must stamp them out. We, the people of Oceania, and our traditional allies, the people of Eurasia, will not rest until the final victory has been achieved.
Nowadays, people don't work for money. They work for the idea of money. They don't even love for love. They love for the idea of love. They only hate for the idea of hate. It took us 5 years to find a non-addictive drug, one we could pay off against the hard drugs. LSD.
You marketed that?
Oh, yes, of course. And for a very good reason. Some of these protest movements are getting a little bit too close to the mark. LSD gave them nice little hallucinations. Made them talk like 3-year-olds.
Would you like some Haribo Gold Bears? Raspberry flavor is my favorite test. It can dance when you squish it. Oh, Gold Bears. The more I chew it, the yummier it gets. Did you get a penalty so you can eat Gold Bears too?
Throw flowers at policemen. Shall we talk terms?
You're not still going to ask me to work for you?
I'm afraid I've had to put all this rather bluntly. You see, there wasn't really very much time. It must be rather a shock. Well, I mean, most people realize that the world is controlled from about 6 big cities. But it must be rather shocking to learn that a 1/6 of the world is controlled from this building.
Trust in me.
You mean you?
Oh, no. I only rate an office on the 7th floor. There are 2 other offices above this one. And a giant computer system. I ought to tell you, we pay a great deal of money. We can afford to. We save such a lot on things like the national defense budget, so on. We would start you off at £250,000 a year.
Oh.
Rising to $1 million when you make the Ministry of Morality, which I know you will.
Will you let me out of here?
One little point. I should have told you about these surgical transmitters. There's enough of this stuff inside you at this moment to kill 6 people. There's a button we can press. I'm sorry about the dramatics. Our boys call these things the oral contraceptive. Keeps them from talking too much.
So there must be one of those transmitters inside you. Who presses the button? Extra hands. All this stuff about the computer being extra hands for the men who know how to control it. That machine controls you.
You start on Monday.
I was very careful with Ernie collaborating with me every step of the way to be able to find the movie narrative inside this dense forest of Ernie's profound imagination.
The Oasis being the ultimate toy box with all the toys in the world, and then playing that with one of the greatest filmmakers of all time. It results in just amazing action and such a fun adventure.
Ernest Cline is such a visionary, and I think has seen the future before any of us possibly could even imagine it.